Nigeria's energy transformation means the time is ripe for policymakers to reappraise their approach to energy access and sustainability. And these concerns form the basis of discussions at the PwC Annual Power and Utilities Roundtable, where industry operators, investors and policymakers talked about the sector's challenges and opportunities of electricity beyond the grid. Issues like power theft, tariff collection and pricing mechanisms with the distribution companies were also discussed.
Actively engaging the bidders for the Niger Delta needs plans, which has been suspended. So we look at those, as I said, three utility scale projects. So as you can see, we are across the power value chain. Okay, so we are also involved in oil and gas.
But you are not involved in the off-grid power at the moment?
Off-grid power, no. I said we are looking at some of the solar projects that are utility scale. I think there are 14 that have already been shortlisted with the PRT and PCOA. But it must be bankable. So that's what we are looking at. We are also eyeing the off-grid mobile operators. That's how we know about Novel Lumos, Mobi Solar, and people like that.
This is what we decide to do. We decide to say, let us put our skin in the game. Let us generate the power. So that when you steal the power, it is not only the power of the disco you are stealing. You are stealing my powers, Lagos State government, and I have the right to prosecute you. The challenges they are having now, what we talking about, is that even when they arrest these guys engaging in power theft, they take them to the police within 1 or 2 hours. Those guys they go back home to continue the power theft activity. So for us, our technical committee has been working because the school is a major part of that technical committee, and we are giving them the flexibility to put together everything they want in a power theft bill, and it's submitted to us. So that bill will be part of the document that will go to the Lagos State government for approval.
Okay, so there's a bill to deal with power theft.
But there's a part of it that I'm still going to add to it, which is the power theft framework that has been designed at the federal level. I think they've been for a while. We also want to incorporate that. So by now we have this thing, we have a very comprehensive approach. The target 3,000, we start with 1,000. Okay. The discos are statutorily empowered to sign power purchase agreements. So they will do that. But we will now guarantee the embedded power providers. Because we know the discos here, we have a spread of people now. So the state must come in to guarantee the power. Because we know if you don't guarantee power, there will be no power. Even the power we get from the grid is guaranteed by the federal government. That's a fact. So with respect to that, fine. Then we also come to the table with a collection architecture that can help them to collect their money anytime this power is available to them. And in addition to that, we have also reached very extensive level of understanding that while these power plants are being configured, the cost of investments in the distribution network that we have will be part of the overall cost, so that everything is amortized over time. And we also expect that we will put together a team of power rangers, like people who are in the fields, like this kind of our LASMA kind of. We are going to have a specialist force for the power sector too, that will help in enforcement, in collection, and of course our mobile cost is also by the way, so that we can put people in jail when they try to.
All the laws we are talking about, they have been recognized in setting their tariffs. There is what we call ATC and C, like agricultural, technical, and commercial process. We did not expect, and I want to say it for record, if Ibadan or Ikeja distribution company had been given supply the energy of 100 megawatt or 200 megawatt, we are not expecting that they will sell 100 megawatt and collect the money 100%. No, that is not how it is being done. If we anticipate that part of the power will be stolen, some people will consume the power, they will not pay, some they will bypass their meter. All these are estimated. And for the record now, you see, because it has reached this stage, we just have to talk. we ask a cable distribution company like any other distribution companies to go and determine and estimate this level of losses. Those that will steal, those that will not pay, those that will bypass their meters, those that will not even have the meter, and those that will, I will connect to the commissioner is paying, I will connect to him, or maybe he's not paying, I will connect him, I will not pay. All those people say you go and do it. And they did it by their own consultants. And most of these consultants are even their technical partners, and they give us the report. And I'm telling you, we accept all their reports. We discounted not more together, maybe 2 or 3 or 5%.
That was factored into the price.
That was factored into the pricing. What I'm saying, if we gave you 100 megawatts at maybe 10 naira, we are not expecting you to sell 100 megawatts at 10 naira.
But he's saying that we have a gross loss. Gross loss means that gross revenue minus gross, you have a loss. Even before you have administrative expenses, you already don't have a loss.
No, that's the question of the detail now. I can get the arithmetic right. Yes. So if we give them 100 megawatts, they are not saying they will collect payment for all the 100 megawatts. Okay. Some people will steal, some will not pay. So you discount it, so you say, okay, you get your payment from maybe 80 or 70% of the cost of the farm. Okay. So all this has been factored in. And then another aspect which
is shaking his head.
Well, they may not, but you can go and check. This is how it's been there. And the issue of one, yes. All of them, they have been, the licensing council, their licensing council is clear that the distribution company is allowed to go and procure power. You are not supposed to wait for power from the grid. Okay. That is the essence of this embedded generation. So we know they have some challenges, but they have a role to play, and many of them do not play the role. Then the issue of this foreign exchange allocations. We know, there are many countries here now. You can take position. If you know you have foreign exchange exposure over the period of 6 months ago, you can cover your own position. So that all this things that is coming now, there are methods of covering. We agree there are supposed to be adjustment of the tariff because of the cost of business. And all this, but they are not at distribution level. They are at what? At generation level. The foreign exchange risk is not as extreme, as critical as the distributor would like people to know. It is more on the side of generation. Because generation is more on the price of gas. We have the model, and you can see those cost components that are adjusted with what? With the foreign exchange. And some of them are adjusted to inflation.
The truth is that, yes, the regulator just said the foreign exchange does not affect the discount. Right. I pay the bills and I take the invoices. As of today, generation price of electricity from May, because May invoices were due in June, the floating rate of the naira has been applied by the bulk trader on power supplied to the market, to the discos, since June at the current market rate. So the generation tariff has definitely gone up by more than 40%, but tariff has remained the same. So it's not something that has not happened. It has already happened. Hence, we are in a gross loss situation. So technically, you say that discos today are technically insolvent because you are buying a product, say, at 100, and you are selling it, and you are paying a tariff that is 80. That is what I meant when I said that. So if one supplier or one player in the value chain responds to a particular monetary or fiscal policy, and down the value chain, it cannot be applied completely. During that intervening period, then you have this funding gap.
So what can we do to resolve this issue?
Of course, the price is a tariff review. And anytime from now, I'm sure the regulator is going to issue us with the procedure for the guidelines for the application for a tariff review.
But that should be done in June or July.
We did it in June or July. At the end of the day, modeling is a mathematical exercise. But those who are in charge of managing the country, including the regulator, they have other responsibilities to take care of. Socio-economic and political responsibility. They must maintain that balance. So it's not to run a model and say the model says the price for kilowatt hour is now X. No. They have the responsibility to think of all the dependencies and then approve a tariff regime. Right.
So back to my original question, why are you not metering all of us?
Okay, first thing first. This metering has become a very touchy issue. First thing, unfortunately, everybody makes pronouncements on metering. Discos have some performance agreement terms that is signed into at the point of privatization. And let it be known by everybody. To the best of my knowledge, the metering plan was over a 5-year period. Right. There was never a time, there's no statement in that agreement that said all Nigerians will be metered same day, immediately after privatization. With the best of endeavors, it will not even be technically possible to do it. So it is a program, and regularly we submit our budget program revised to our regulator. And the regulator makes us to provide answers why we are deviating from agreed plans. And there are several reasons for that. Because I'm sure in this room, the bankers are also here. There are things the bankers require from any business to further take risk in that business, to further provide funding for that business. And as of today, so many challenges faced by the disco make them very unattractive, right, to the banking sector. We are in very close, we maintain very close and very positive relationship with our bankers, and there are questions they ask, and there are answers they are waiting for us to answer, to provide, that must make the project to be very bankable.
So even though the issues in electricity are very topical ones that continue to dominate conversations, we still know that they're very touchy and they need to be addressed quickly. Business Morning will be right back.